Hello, Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get into it. All right, Scorpios. Reading is for the 8th through 15th of November. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, let's go. Let's see what's stopping you from living your ideal life, Scorpios. Let's see. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's go. First leading card, coexisting. All right. Coexisting with people who have a God complex. Okay, that'll do it, right? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Yeah. What's interesting is, okay, here we have the God card, right? So that would be a dark emperor energy. That's what that is, right? It's just knowing when to leave. Like when that's what I mean, that's kind of your whole reading right there. Right? Is knowing not to be played a fool, right? And so how you do that is keeping your water cleaned out, your water sign, right? And so you can take a lot. I mean, y'all can take a lot. You all are emotionally, you have a depth of emotion that no other zodiac sign has, right? And so here we have the Wheel of the Year. So something is happening for you all this year. Something is happening for you all this year where, you know, you all are really getting to your King of Swords energy, which is blossoming, like in terms of just your wisdom, right? In terms of just knowing exactly when to say, hey, I'm keeping it on the throne. Something is happening. I'm learning how to be more conservative with my time. Learning how to be more conservative with my time. I know exactly when to leave. At that very moment, I know exactly when to leave. So whatever is happening with you, somebody will be having an awakening. Something is happening with you. So in other words, somebody's having a tower moment. You're leaving a circus behind. You're leaving behind something. You or somebody is leaving behind something where you have no choice to say, you know what? This was a, something was, when you're dealing with an energy that says it's their way or the highway, and it tested your faith. I mean, really tested your faith. Where you had a choice to go to the light or dark side. And you said, I'm choosing the light. And you come through it and you say, the light side of 4, which is you're still a divine being of light who's had a human experience, right? You've had those experiences. You're still a divine being of light who's had a human experience, right? So something could have happened with a loved one where you said you're still a divine being of light. It could have been a friend, loved one, could be a friend, family member, loved one. Put that wherever you put it. Something you said you're still a divine being of light who's had a human experience. That's that, right? Could have been a romantic friend, loved one, family member, whoever, y'all know. Loved one. Just put that, yeah, put that in just the top, you know, like a title, make subtopics, whatever. So that's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. It's just like be on the light side of Emperor energy, structure and authority. Structure and authority this year. That's what Source is trying to tell you. When you're in the presence of energies who are just like it's their way or the highway. Structure and authority. Because that energy will throw a tantrum. And so when you say, no, we're not throwing tantrums here. We need to add some structure and authority to this, or else you walking right out of the circus. I'm walking out of the room. I'm going to let you go ahead and throw a tantrum by yourself. I'm walking out of the room. That's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do, right? So that you are not used as a pawn in somebody's game, arguing, right? So when you look back, it's these two situations here. When you look back, you're the one that look like you're hostile and argumentative. And you're like, well, wait a minute. You didn't realize you was being used as a pawn. That's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. Is a Justice card. Right? So that you're not indecisive. Right? That you're not indecisive, right? So that when you end something, here's the number 7 here. When you end something, like you stop, you know, giving something that's of value to some energies, then you're like, wait a minute. Then it's like you slammed on brakes and all of a sudden everything came flying to the front. You just now recognizing something that you were being used. So yeah, that's what Source is trying to tell you. It's like all of a sudden everything is crystal clear now. Then you have a tower moment. Like, okay, you didn't even realize you were being used. Right? So Source is saying, yeah. So here we have the 2 of Cups here. So I do see, you know, soulmate, you know, somebody who is very fair, soulmate, you know, in your life. It's like saying, here's some water. Here's some water, you know. Here's some water. Here's some water. As you were dealing with some energy that was vain, vengeful, green with envy, you know, who, you know, like I said, as soon as you stop something, I don't know who I'm talking to, it literally is like, as soon as you stop something, it was 2 energies, as soon as you stop giving something. You know what's coming, it's like, what's coming to my mind, Scorpio, is like, and this is coming to my mind again, it's like you and somebody had the same thing in common. It's like, you and somebody have the same kind of heart. Y'all are givers. But y'all both couldn't see this. This is coming out in this reading. Again, both of y'all are almost impulsive givers. Like it's like, if y'all see, like, you know, you'll give somebody your last dime. Or if you feel like a friend or a loved one is in need of something, it's just like you don't even think. You don't even think. If you got some food and you feel like somebody don't have some food, you're like, here, you can have mine. Or somebody don't have money for lunch and you have a little extra money, oh, here, there you go. You don't even think about it. It just doesn't even register, right? That you could be being used. So Source is saying, sending somebody across your path that's going to show, just like pour into you, you know. To you may think that they a little selfish, that they're all about them, but it's really not. They're just showing you how to not, you know, just be an impulsive giver. You know, to just think first, like, okay, pay attention to this. Be more conservative with your time. Like you're helping people to, you know, grow there, but they're not planting any seeds, and they're helping you to grow any, not help you to grow anything, right? So. So I feel like somebody's gonna just, like I said, have a talk with you. I feel like somebody's gonna have a little talk with you, right? I feel like you're gonna feel happy. I feel like you're gonna feel happy. Somebody's like really determined to just like make a point. You know, you're gonna feel very fortunate. You're gonna feel very fortunate that you all have had the conversation. You're gonna feel very fortunate to have met them. They're gonna feel very fortunate to have met you. You know. But yeah, it's like you and that person. Like I always say in my readings, it's like people could be in parallel universes and not even know it. Like they could literally be like going through the same thing and don't even know it. That's what it is. That's what you and somebody have in common. Both of y'all are impulsive givers. Y'all see somebody have, y'all don't even think about it. Y'all just, if you got it, you'll give it. You get somebody the shirt off your back. There you go. Yeah. And people look at that as just like being, you know, a fool. So what happened here, looking at the cards here, and this is how you start out as this is how you now are at King of Swords here, is, but when you look back, somebody couldn't see it. Somebody could not see it, how they could have been used as a pawn, right? In a chess game. You couldn't see it because I can see it clearly in the cards here, but you couldn't see it, but you're starting to see it over time though. These two energies had gotten to a point that they didn't have to ask for anything. All they would have to do was allude to it. They didn't have to ask. You see these two lion heads right here? So lions are apex predators, right? So these two energies, they know how to, I'm trying to think if I can even think of something. I can't even off the top of my head think of something they would even make up, these two energies. I can't even think of something they would even make up that even would make you even say, oh, here, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I can't even think of anything. Nothing comes to mind right now. Nothing comes to mind. But anyway, you're gonna be both of you and somebody gonna feel very fortunate to have this conversation. You and somebody gonna feel very fortunate to have a conversation. Right? Here's the Knight of Cups here. So yeah. So yeah. Knight of Cups. Another thing that these energies prey on are people who have dealt with depression. That's another thing they prey on. They prey on these types of energies that dealt with depression. So another thing too, if you notice, Scorpio, if you're on YouTube, right? So if you're on YouTube, a lot of things will come up that's on your frequency. Like, it's not by coincidence, if you notice. So you may see people's video pop up. You may like, okay, what is this kind of video popping up for? Why is this type of video pop up about this particular subject matter, right? So you may have seen videos pop up about people who, like, you may think they like a knight in shining armor, but really they looking for you to save them from something. You may have misread it, like they're projecting something onto you. So, yeah. Like I said, depression. So that's what it said, like you and somebody, that's what y'all had in common. It just came out different ways. And they were able to really, really see that. It could just come out in different ways. It can just show itself in different ways. So if y'all happen to see those kind of videos pop up, like on YouTube, you may have somebody say, oh, you know, if somebody asks you to do such and such, then this is a sign. Or if somebody, whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. It's a sign that, you know, whatever. So yeah, somebody is going to be talking to you and somebody just basically letting y'all know, like, about these energies. Here we have the, so you all can move on, you know. Somebody who is very compassionate. Somebody who is very, very compassionate. Very, very compassionate. So that you can move on and create, you know, create a new life, right? And just dealing with shady people. Yeah. Who like to cook up stuff. I'll give y'all an opportunity to kind of sort of, you know, Source is cooking up something for you all. Source is cooking up something for you all. Yep. Somebody has enough information at this point. Yep. Here's the King of Coins here. Somebody has enough information, you know, at this point. It is Ten of Swords here. About people who, yeah, hurt people who hurt people. Here we have the Queen of Coins here. Yep. Yep. Here's the Hierophant card. Yeah, a lot of conversation has been going around. A lot of conversation has been going around. A lot of conversation has been going around. So, anyway, Hierophant. I mean, Tower card. A lot of Tower card. Yep, Tower card. So, a lot of conversation. So, here we had a Page of Coins. So, somebody's going to just feel like, you know, somebody's going to be hitting the books, you know, maybe going back to school. Yeah, maybe going back to school. Yep, somebody's going to be going back to school. That's a good thing. Just going back to school. Going back to school. Right, just balancing some things out. Healthy work-life balance. So you and somebody going to have a healthy, you know, balancing some things out. Healthy work-life balance here. Yep. Healthy work-life balance. So Six of Wands, back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again, right? So Queen of Cups here. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. All right, let's see what else we got. So we can, Queen of Cups. 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 Whoa. Yeah, so a lot of conversations have been having here. A lot of conversations. A lot of talking. A lot of things going on here. So, King of Pentacles here again. King of Pentacles is not just about money, just so we're crystal clear. Oh. King of Cups here. So here we have the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands here. So something is at the end of something, right? So somebody's gonna be feeling free. So feeling free. Yeah. Here we have the Queen of Cups here. And then the Devil card. Devil really is in the details. You know, devil really is in the details of it all, right? And then here we have the Eight of Cups here. So, you know, just kind of sort of tossing the fear, doubt, uncertainty, and all of that stuff into the fire and just moving on from some things. Yeah. Moving on from, you know, the conversation of some things, right? And just starting a new legacy. Starting a new legacy. And just, again, being more conservative with time. Just being a little bit more conservative with time. Just having clarity of thought and all of that. And just, you know, closing out some things and moving on from some past disappointments. Moving on from some past disappointments, right? Starting a brand new. All right, so let's close this out. Let's close it out. Oh, Oh, closing out. Somebody has definitely dealt with a lot of bullying. Somebody has definitely dealt with a lot of bullying, possibly in a lot of organizations, maybe in a lot of schools. Yeah, somebody has dealt with a lot of bullying. Somebody has spent a lot of time, a lot of bullying. A lot of people jump to a lot of conclusions about a lot of things. Yeah, so it's all becoming clearer now. And so adjust your crown. Wealth is within your reach. Your enemy's playing backfire, praying for them, but somebody wants to call you, but they haven't changed. It's time to expand your brand. You have the gift of clairvoyance. Make a list of pros and cons, but the curse is now broken. And you made a positive impact on them. Step through the portal. The new one is extra special. And it's time to do a crown chakra cleanse. More money is coming in soon. And so somebody misses you. But I see you being booked and busy, not bitter. Yeah, not bitter. But it's time to open your vault. The laughter is medicine. He apologizes for betraying you. If I'm looking at this through a very compassionate lens, looking at this reading here. So I'm seeing a lot of bullying in this card. It's like whoever this person is, this guy is, was bullied, like looked like they were bullied their whole life. That's what I'm seeing here. Like really bullied by a lot of hurt people who hurt people. So, the whole reading is just so a lot of people jump to a lot of conclusions about just everything, everybody involved. That's what I'm saying here. But when I look at your cards here, I mean, looks like you're free. You know, you're free to just kind of sort of move on. And source is saying you're going to feel very fortunate for you. You and somebody are going to feel very fortunate to be able to just move on. You know, just from some things. You and somebody are going to feel very fortunate to move on for some things. I would hope that looking at this right here with this Tower card, that this like really pushes somebody to become more of a prayer warrior, though. That's what I hope that looking at this is going to really push somebody to become more of a prayer warrior. But starting off with this King of Swords here and just kind of sort of looking back and just seeing how people could easily be used as a pawn for things, you know, and just how disappointing things could be looking at this and how people could just be like going with depression, all kinds of stuff going on and being bullied and being around all these shady people that's just like putting them in, you know, keeping them in survival mode constantly and just being lost. It's a lot going on in this card. People is basically like, their way or the highway, you're going to do it this way, I don't care what you know, basically like misery loves company. Just bullied again and again and again. Child, adult, I mean, just 19, I'm a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work, and you aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life that you desire. So, yeah. So we start out with this, this right here. So there's a lot of different religious or spiritual backgrounds, you know, involved. And in the midst of all of this, somebody is like acting like somebody's God, you know, basically like, you're going to do as I say, after somebody may have been bullied their whole lives. Like this, where's the compassion? So I feel like in this reading here, you may have met some people after they have been bullied their whole lives, that to you it may have come across as them being defiant, but they needed the compassion. They needed somebody to pick up on the level of emotional intelligence that you have, to show the depth of compassion. That's what somebody needed. When it wasn't defiance. It was like somebody really needed the depth of compassion after just being pushed around and bullied their whole lives, taken advantage of. Today, so affirmations for health. Today is a day of completion. All negative circumstances end in my highest good. I allow my mind to think growth-oriented thoughts. My body now vibrates in total energy and light. I'm alive and well. Yep. I'm alive and well. I'm alive and well. I'm alive and well. So somebody is definitely feeling free, liberated and free after coming through a long journey, but I am pure magic here. Looking at the cards. Somebody's feeling pure magic after coming through some things. Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Family. Like I said in the cards before I even pulled the cards, a lot of people need hugs. Abundance. Abundance is my birthright. There's a piece of pie with my name on it. Money flows to me easily and freely. I'm attracting everything I need for this season. I let go of what weighs me down. Opportunities align with my purpose around me. I am true to myself. I am true to myself. All right. Let's see what the number is, and we're going to go ahead and close this out. We're going to go ahead and close this out. All right. 12, I'm a visionary. So creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. 12. That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.